This is old news. The Tunnock'S Caramel Wafer Challenge Cup. Welcome to Scottish football. Tasty. So as I said, the Tunnock'S Caramel Wafer Challenge Cup is now welcomed into Scottish football. Neil Doncaster announced it at the Tunnock'S Caramel Wafer Challenge Cup draw yesterday, when it was the round 1 and 2 draws, which involved a lot of the kind of lower league teams, so like Lowland League, Highland League, League 2 and League 1. Championship teams like Dunfermline don't come into it until the third round this year. But aye, it was a bit of a mouthful, certainly, and no pun intended with that one. The Tunnock'S Caramel Wafer Challenge Cup is certainly a new step for Scottish football. Quite right there, Jenny? The Iron Brew Cup, of course, the old one. It's an interesting step taken by the SPFL anyway. It's certainly one that was met with a lot of kind of scepticism and a bit of like laughter online because, as I said, it is a bit of a mouthful, that whole line put together, the whole cup line, and it certainly makes up for the whole idea that this is a kind of comedy tournament and it's a bit of a joke, because the name certainly doesn't make it any more of a tournament than it already is. It certainly makes it more of a laugh and more of a joke kind of tournament, and with the way it's kind of formatted still, with under 21 teams involved, the Welsh, Irish, Northern Irish, all those teams being involved in it, it doesn't really make it any better than it was the season before last or anything like that. And a lot of teams are probably, rather than to boycott it, than actually be a part of it. It costs clubs a lot of money to be involved in, and that's certainly not an aspect that clubs really want to be doing, is spending more money on something that they don't really feel is worth it for them. So, the Tunnock'S Caramel Wafer Challenge Cup, it didn't really bring out any big draws in the first round or the second round really, because, I mean, in my opinion, all of the draws are just wee teams or the under 21 teams or whatever, so it's not really that exciting of draws yet. And not many of the draws are going to be that exciting anyway in this tournament, because it does involve a lot of the lower league teams. There's no big ties with like Celtic or Rangers or anything like that. For example, Falkirk got drawn against Queen's Park or Celtic Colts, and albeit Celtic are involved in some way, but it really doesn't excite fans, this tournament, and that's why it's a bit of a farce to fans, because folk just aren't interested in going to those games. Ticket prices, they might be half decent, but at the end of the day, it's about what entices fans to want to go to games, and a lot of these games, they just didn't offer the same as what a Falkirk versus Celtic game would, of course. And drawn against Celtic Colts, it just isn't the thing that anyone's wanting. Jenny, what's your thoughts on the Tunnock'S Caramel Wafer Challenge Cup? What do you know about it? What do you not know about it?
It's a rubbish name, that's what I know about it, and I don't know anything else about it.
Great, thanks for that insight. As always, brilliant. As it turns out, we're taking you on a bit of a journey today. I suppose this is quite a vlog kind of setup, so we'll take you on a bit of a journey. We're about to get a beans for our lunch, so maybe we could have renamed it. We could rename the Tunnock'S Caramel Wafer Challenge Cup and call it like the Vegan Sausage Roll Challenge Cup. That'd be a bit weird, eh? I know we're going to Ben's, it's no Greg's, but I mean,
it's irrelevant, isn't it?
It's a bakery at the end of the day, so.
Oh, your points are irrelevant. Because Greg's not doing it.
I was trying to seamlessly link it in there. I knew I made a mistake, and you had to go and point it out even further, didn't you?
Let's call it the Steak Bake.
The Steak Bake Challenge Cup. And into Baines we go.
Fucking hot bench.
What is it?
Hot bench.
Cheers.
Ah. Oh.
No, not too bad. Not too bad. But anyway, regardless, the Iron Brew Cup, obviously, the winners of that tournament were Ross County last season, and before that, it was Inverness, and before that, it was Dundee United, I want to say. Anyway, regardless, it's now the Tunnock'S Caramel Wafer Challenge Cup, so who am I picking as my favourites for the Tunnock'S Caramel Wafer Challenge Cup? Who do I think will win the tournament? I mean, you kind of look too far past the biggest clubs that are going to be involved, so Dundee United, Obviously, we kind of outsiders like Inverness can win it a couple of years ago. Ross County last year, they were probably the big favourites to win it. I had tipped them to win a double last season. That included the Amber Cup and the league, and they did that. So this year, am I going to go for one of the bigger teams, the favourites, probably the set-on favourites at the start of the competition? I think I am. I think I'm going to go for Dundee to win the first ever Tunnock'S Caramel Wafer Challenge Cup. And I don't think they'll be too proud of the accolade. I certainly don't think it'll be one of the ones that when you get a tour of Dens Park that they'll ever really bring up very often. I don't think it'll be one that, as I said, they'll be very proud of. But I asked you last week, Jenny, who you thought would be the winners of the Scottish Championship, and you said Morton. Who will be the first ever winners of the Tunnock'S Caramel Wafer Challenge Cup? Remembering that it doesn't involve actual Premiership teams, it involves their under-21 teams. So it's not their teams.
I'll go against you and say Dundee United.
Dundee United. So we've both said the Dundee teams are our favourites to win the competition. Jenny going for the Tangerine Dundee United, and I've went for Dundee. And by chance I'm wearing dark blue today. It's a terrible outfit choice for what I'm saying, but that's who I think are going to win the competition. We'll see how it pans out, but I don't think it's a favourite competition of anyone, to be honest, and I certainly don't think the rebranding, for all that it's brung a laugh and a giggle here and there, I certainly don't think it'll entice any more fans to start going to the actual games or taking any interest in the competition as a whole. Enjoying that, hen? But aye, that's it for this video, guys. Cheers for watching. Bit of a different style of a daily day. The reason for it is because there's work getting done in our house just now, so we had to come outside and film this video. But nice day out, nice wee walk, nice lunch apparently. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a like, comment down below what you think of the Tunnock'S Caramel Wafer Challenge Cup, and subscribe for more of this type of content. And until the next video, which will be, I don't know, maybe the vlog on Saturday, maybe a video tomorrow, we'll see. I'll see you then. Cheers, guys. Cheers, guys.